Can't hear. So
One. Okay, we are live.
it's not
Put on
muted,
your
so it's got to be
headset.
this. All right. I was curious if it would work from the computer itself before. Oh, you might
Yeah,
not be able
it
to hear
works
me.
fine. So how you doing?
Okay. I was curious if it would work for my desktop before, but I guess I definitely need the headphones because I used it the last time.
Yeah. So this is the Dirt Sailors podcast. This is Jeff, and this is Rob, but I'll probably be calling him nothing but Zippy for the entirety.
Absolutely.
You just got one earphone in?
Yeah. Why is it better with two?
Probably.
I don't know. I'm used to doing it at work where I always put one in so I could hear if somebody's coming.
You ain't gotta listen to anybody else.
Yeah.
So this is the story tonight. So we have been talking actually now for the probably past hour,
Yeah.
give or take, and I realized I never hit record. So we will start this again. So we will get a cheers, the salutations, and this is to living life positively and testing negatively.
Very good. Always.
Pounce back and drink it. Okay. So we are back at it.
Remember, we used to have like 10,000 cheers when we were younger and in the military for everything. There was some type of phrase or some type of thing um, when we did cheers. What was that one that was like wrestling? Do you remember that one? Where everybody would start screaming. I think Vanderhoof started it. And it was like this loud, crazy cheer where everybody be yelling. It was like, "For this for the rest of our life." It was like 5 or 6 lines long. Like it was really crazy.
No, I don't remember that.
Oh, it used to sound like like you would say before a fight. Like it was one of those really hearty ones. Are you
Yeah,
listening?
I don't. What's that?
I said, are you listening to the Backstreet Boys?
You are hearing definitely the Backstreet Boys in the background. Aaron is watching whatever. It's probably the Backstreet Boys doing a home concert.
Oh.
And everybody's doing home concerts now, which I am not mad at. And I'll tell you why I'm not mad at it. It's because there are so many cool concerts going on the internet now. Everybody's just doing it from their studios or basements or bedrooms for free.
Yeah.
And it's amazing. Like
Mm-hmm.
all the stuff people are doing right now. It's a shame it took a pandemic to create what's being created now, but it's awesome. In
There's
the
some
same
big time.
regard, what were we? We were drinking buddies. We
Yeah.
are,
Yeah.
and we just decided now let's start recording everything that we do.
Yeah.
Is it for fun or is it just
It could be historical
hey shit goes
documents.
sideways? We like yeah. I remember we used to talk about funny things. Like it's yeah, everybody's reaching out and it's cool. It's cool.
I think Elton John did something recently. I
Yeah, he
saw.
did yesterday.
Was it? Okay, I knew it was
Mm-hmm.
coming up. Where
Mm-hmm.
it's like, you know what I mean? Somebody like him to see in a regular thing, you pay,
Yeah.
$500-600.
And Dave Matthews just did it. Yeah, it's I am currently typing something.
There is a guy who I know that works with Carlos, but he does gigs on the side, like he's always done that. And he does something
That was me.
with like there's like a Venmo thing or something like that where on his website, like you see him playing in his house, like he made a studio and everything else, and he sings like he would if he
Mm-hmm.
went to the bars. But there's like this little caption on it on Facebook where it's like a donate or a tip or something like that if you want to give. That's like a click on. I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. People came up with that pretty fast.
Yeah, definitely.
To the group.
Yeah, to the squad. Trying
Yeah,
to
I'm
get people to
surprised.
come.
I'm surprised Rodriguez isn't answering, but he
I don't
might.
know what's up with him.
He's working still, and he works right now.
Mm, yeah, but what does he do when he works? He's basically on call when he works.
Well,
Hey,
no.
give him a call and see if he'll go online.
He has to finish this job because he ends his job on
Yeah, I knew.
Friday.
Yeah, this Friday.
Yeah,
I
that's
knew.
it.
Yeah, I knew he was short time, but I didn't know.
That's short.
Well, whatever.
He'll be
Quitting
fine.
at the end of the week. Get him up. Call him up. See what he says.
All right, hold on.
Yeah.
Let's see.
So Joe Rodriguez is the guy that he's calling. He is a buddy of ours. We've known each other 20-ish years.
Yeah, more than that, 20 years.
Okay, more than 20 years. And
Yeah,
he's part of the Dirt Sailor squad, and he's yet to make an appearance, but he's definitely an integral part of this squad. Phone's ringing. Is he gonna answer? Is he gonna answer? Something's up with him, man.
Well,
He said he got a date the other day, and it's like,
I haven't heard
what?
from him since. He could be
I
tied up somewhere.
know. Like, that's the thing about him. Is he date or not, he's gonna check in.
Hey, Rob.
Something happened on his
It's
date.
Rob, just calling to see how you're doing, brother. Just
Uh,
making sure you're alive. The last time I heard
voicemail.
you were going on a date and it disappeared.
Tell him he's live on a podcast right now, not answering his phone.
And we were,
being a
yeah,
little-
we did like a telephone conference on our podcast, and no call here. So just want to make sure you're alive, brother. So give me a call back. All right, bye. And
Not
he's
cool,
always up
man.
for-
Not cool.
Well, he's always late night things because when I used to study last semester, I'd call him at like midnight, and he'd be because he works till midnight, but he's
Yeah, I know. I know he's at work right now.
Colorado time, so he's 2 hours behind us.
Yeah, it's like 8:30. Like, whatever. Well, maybe there's complaining people at his resort.
Well, no, nobody's there. He's in charge of shutting down the place
Okay.
because they're closing till May 15th.
The cool thing about what's going on with him is he was about to step down, and then the pandemic hit. So they said, no, we're laying you off. And he's like, well, let me collect that unemployment check, man. And they're like, sweet.
Yeah.
And gave it to him.
No, so I told him to do that. And he was like, he wants to put in 2 weeks. I'm like, dude, you're not going to be working there. They laid you off.
Yeah.
I'm like, if you put 2 weeks in, I think that might put you in as quitting. And then it would take your benefits.
Definitely would.
So I was like,
that happened to me once. I was working at Home Depot, and I put in my 2 weeks. I'd gotten a job at another. It was just a factory, and I put in my 2 weeks, and they put me off like within like 2 days. And I'm like, that's messed up. So I went and put in unemployment because it was going to be like a month before I started, and they laid me off early.
mm-hmm.
And they said, no, because you put in your 2 weeks, you don't get unemployment. And then Home Depot put me on a non-rehireable status because I put in a claim against them. I was like, yeah, no one told me any of that. It's like, you guys wrote me off the schedule immediately when I put in my 2 week notice. I wasn't planning on that happening, you know?
No, you got to be careful about that sometimes because some bosses will do that, especially spiteful ones.
Yeah.
2 weeks, and they're like, well, why don't you just take it from now and we'll consider it your 2 weeks.
Yeah, that pretty much is the way it happened.
Yeah. I've been good. I've always just, I stay with jobs a long time. Like I'm coming to 10 years in June here. But
Good.
before that, it was years at it. I do 3-4 years at a time. And when I leave,
So, okay, what is it that you do?
Currently I work for a college, and I'm in charge of graduation. So it's a lot of making sure the right criteria is being met, and you have the right GPA, you have the right classes, and I do a lot of puzzle piecing because if you take transfer courses and you transfer in, they don't always match up the same.
Why
Right.
is that? Because that happened to me. Why is it? I went my first. I went to a community college, literally in Cleveland, right next to the university. Maybe not right next, but within half a mile.
Mhm.
But they were known as like one lead the segue to the next, and they were
Yeah.
really close together. So I took courses that my community college guidance counselor said, if you want to get to Cleveland State, you need to take these courses. And I was an out-of-state student, so I was like, whatever, I'll go to community college while I'm paying the high rate.
You save a lot of
And
money. It's not a
yeah,
bad
that was
investment.
it. That was it. I saved a
Yeah.
lot of money.
It's not
But I also got guidance counselor in the courses I shouldn't have taken because they didn't transfer. And are you involved with any of those terrible guidance counselors who advise kids on taking courses they don't need to take? Because I wasted a lot of unnecessary money on that drama.
Well, no, I try to do that, and I'm noticing the trend is getting better than when you started and when I first started in college.
Uh-huh.
Because I mean, and I started late compared to when we normally would have. We
Well,
would have.
I started late too, so it's okay.
Yeah. But then back then they didn't have a lot of transfer agreements. They're getting more transfer agreements, and we're working with more colleges. Like we work with one by us. There's just probably
Uh-huh.
kind of like your community college in your Ohio, your Cincinnati State, you said, or Ohio State.
No, I went to Cleveland State, which is a 4-year academic school. But when I had I don't know, probably about who knows how many classes. And when I was in Tennessee, I went to a university. It was a state university, Austin Peay. It has not really made headlines for anything except a few years of basketball, 1 year of football, and yeah, not much of anything about college. So I went there on and off for probably about 2 years, and I don't know. I passed as many classes as I failed.
Mhm.
So when I transferred up to Cleveland, it was like whatever you take, you take. And at that time, I was after they transferred everything, I was about I don't know, probably about 7, 8 classes away from an associate. So I got my associate at what was it? Cuyahoga Community College. And it's right after I got my associates, I moved up to.
Where'd you get an associate's in?
Uh, it was in political science, but it was pretty. I don't know. It was at an associate's level, it's pretty much undeclared because it just means the most classes I had was political science, but it wasn't like having a bachelor's in political science. So
Probably an AA,
yeah,
associates in applied science.
it was an AA in political science, but
Yeah.
what does an AA in political science give anyone in the working world?
Eh,
Nah,
good working time.
don't even give me the benefit of the doubt because it doesn't do anything. Like it doesn't do anything. So then I got my bachelor's in political science and I thought I was the shit until they said, yeah, do you want fries with that shake? And so yeah, then I went to get my master's and I got it in library science, which I had done so much. Hold on a second.
Mhm.
I hadn't really considered being a librarian ever. And you have some horns going on your phone.
It's Rodriguez. He'll hit you up after I'm done eating lunch. I'm at work right now, he said.
Yeah, and tell them we don't freaking care. Done eating lunch. You savage, home to take me lunch. You can join in while you're eating lunch. I don't care.
Well, he's only got 2 people working with him, so I don't know.
Yeah.
He's alive though, so that's good. Unless I don't know. I don't believe a text. She could be texting while he's still tied up and getting tortured. You never know.
Yeah. What was I talking about? 'Cause I don't even remember.
We're talking about getting your master's, and when you got in library science.
That's really boring that I was talking about that. Yeah, so I got my master's in library science, and it was cool. Like not a lot of people expected that I would get a degree in that, and I ended up doing like what?
Was that your first choice going into master's school or going to graduate school?
Well, the thing is, I was a political science major, and it was just coming down to the wire, and everybody was going to law school, and I had the grades to get into law school. I had the interest to get in law school, but then the idea of facing 80-hour work weeks was approaching me, and I was already like, had been in the military, come out for a couple of years and just tried the career field. And then I went back to college. So by the time I was done with college, I was like in my late 20s. And doing 80-hour work weeks at that time, I was like, no, I'm not doing that. And it's like, if you want to get ahead, if this is what you want your career, you've got to do at least 4 years doing 80-hour work weeks.
Yeah.
And then, so I thought, well, that probably's not going to happen. And it was actually while I was in a library doing homework, I was talking to a librarian, and we just got on the subject of salary. And I asked her salary, and she told me a salary, and like, that's cool.
Decent.
Yeah, I didn't know. And she was like fine with it, but I was like, well, I have been here studying for years, and I have seen the way this place operates. At some point, I can manage this place, and I know I could be okay at doing it. And you're telling me again how much the job pays?
Yeah. Now, was that at the
Eh,
college?
No, I was at a Cleveland Public Library.
Oh, well, okay.
Yeah, and I was surprised at how much the director's salary was, and I just didn't think it was to that level at all.
Well,
And I realized, well, this is definitely money that if I wanted to raise a family, I could raise a family on. And yeah, within 18 months, I did it, and took the plunge and moved to Europe because I got an offer to manage a library in Europe, and I was in Europe within graduate school. I was within 18 months.
there you go.
Maybe it was a little longer, but it wasn't much longer.
So
Yeah,
within 2 years, you
that's,
started, finished, were living in Europe and working
yeah,
as directing a library in Germany.
yes,
Yeah.
that's correct.
Yeah. Look at that.
Let's get it. Cheers
Yeah.
to
Now,
gold,
see,
man.
I tell you. See, now that's my job, is to get students there. That's pretty much what I have to do. I have to figure out how to piece the puzzle together and work with the departments to make sure we can get students to graduate school, out into the workforce. Because, like you said, students that started earlier or went to several different schools and transferred courses in, they don't match up. They we use a program called DegreeWorks, and it looks for a certain number. Like, it wants, say, in your case, political science 210. If you take a class at another community college or something else, it may be that class, but when it comes in, it doesn't always come over as political science 210. It could be like a 199 or come in as something else. So we have to take that course and put it in to count for that. So it's a lot of maneuvering stuff around.
So when you get students who are on your track, and your track is, they see your track, they see your, in order to complete an associate's, you have to take this many courses, and if you have, if you want a bachelor's, you have to complete those courses, and these courses over here.
Yes. If they read the catalog, which most of them do.
And this is what I did. I saw all of those courses in the community college, which is essentially right next door. They advertise well, we take this course is for this course is for that, this course is for that, and they all match up to the university.
Believe it or not, that's somebody's job to create these transfer agreements with the community colleges to make sure that those courses do come over like that.
I was a person that fell victim to that BS,
No, it's
and
terrible, but it's
do
getting
you
better.
do you have it happening?
Not anymore. But when I first came over, when I was studying radiology to be an X-ray tech,
Yeah.
I transferred over classes, and I was an employee at the issue. And I said,
Mhm.
"What can I transfer over?" They said nothing, and I had 3.75 GPA
Yeah.
at the other school, and she was like, "Nothing you took counts." I'm like, "What do you mean nothing counts? I took college courses. They're supposed to come over." And the transfer center wasn't even developed in, this was 2013, 2012, and they were like,
Right.
"No, nothing comes over." Now, once I got this job over here now where I was, and I came in 2015, they said, "Oh yeah, we have a transfer department." They took all my courses, but I already retook biology that I didn't have to take here because it would
Yeah.
have transferred over. Like, it happened to me. So I hear what you're saying. I mean, probably not to the scale it happened to you, but I lost 3 or 4 courses that I had to have 199s
I
that
think
I
I lost
had to
3
take.
courses.
But there's some students that their transcript doesn't get to us too late, where it's a scramble within the first 2 weeks of the semester when we realize they already took 4 of the classes that they're currently registered for. So we have to drop them from those and register them for something else. It doesn't happen a lot, but it happens sometimes. And when the kid tells me, he comes up with his thing and he goes, "I already took these classes." And I look at his thing, I'm like, "Holy shit, you did. We got to get you out of them and get them in something else." But I pride myself on being able to look at it, read it, and fix what the situation is. So I'm pretty good at that.
Cool.
I don't want anyone doing what I did.
But you got what, like another 30 days and you're done?
Something like that. Yeah. I just have to finish what I'm doing because it's hard to get into the swing of things. Like, I know people take online courses, but taking online courses while you're quarantined and you have a family and you're working from home, it's not fun.
That's
You
real,
know,
man. That's
yeah,
real.
so, yeah.
Like, what is going on right now? That is the thing. I mean, the only thing people are pulling up is the quarantine of 1918, which I'd never even heard of.
That's the
And
Spanish
they're like,
influenza, right?
yeah, but yeah, sure. It's whatever you say it is. Like, it's something that the U.S. government recognizes, like, oh yeah, we did it in 1918, and we're still here, right?
There's a
And
lot
it's
differences
like,
from
well,
1918 to
okay,
now.
what happened in 1918 again? This, yeah. Oh, I never heard of it. I'm pretty sure nobody that I talked to has ever heard of it.
Nobody's alive
And
from then,
yeah. Again,
clearly.
nobody's alive from then. Nobody actually would be alive from then.
I could
But
remember anything because you'd have to be an infant or whatever. You know what I mean? You get the random 100-year-olds, but they
I
were
don't
much too
trust
young
those
for that.
people. Those people aren't worth a story. I mean, those people are worth a bedtime story. And
We didn't even have combustion engines then, I don't think. You know what I
yeah,
mean? Like, so much has changed from then to now. Like, it's
yeah,
unbelievable.
it's like whatever. Yes, shut up with your fairy tales. This is real life we're talking about. And you're telling us that a 1918 thing you're going to compare this to. We have modern medicine now. We can
Yeah.
talk to people all over the world,
Yeah.
and we can contain this through actual science.
Yeah.
And you're going to pass on us 1918 folklore. Yeah, I'm not buying it.
Yeah.
I don't even think it's like real. That's just it. It's like it's not gonna calm me down. It's not gonna calm me down at all.
Well, you can't, I don't know. I can't believe that it's not real. I mean,
No, I never said it's not real.
No.
I think what they want to tell us is not real. It's not real at all.
Well, you have to know that you can't divulge majority of things, and you having a security clearance at one time know that people are smart, but they're panicky, and they'll freak out. Like I still don't understand why everybody was hoarding toilet paper. That doesn't make any damn sense to me. Still don't get it.
No, it does. No, that doesn't. And it's really funny because when it happened, we had minimal rolls in the house. Like minimal, like less than 7. And I thought, oh, I think 7 is like we're stocked, like we're good.
Yeah.
And I don't think we're really stocking it. We had 7 rolls. And I was like, Aaron, do we need to buy more? She's like, we got 7 rolls. And I'm like, yeah, but I just went on Facebook and shit's weird right now. I don't know. Maybe 7 rolls is enough. She's like, no, we got 7 rolls. So I'm only now 4. I'm like, all right.
And it's no
And
way.
it started getting a little weird. Then I went on the internet and then they're like, you want a 6-pack? It's like $35. It's like, yeah, I bet $35. That might be all right. But let me go on Amazon. And I went on Amazon. And Amazon's like, you want a bidet? I'm like, hell yeah, I want a bidet. What you got? And they showed me all the bidets. And I was looking at the bidets. I'm like, all right, which one are Amazon Prime? And they showed me which ones are Amazon Prime. And then, so I was like collecting the ones that I liked. They're like, not till April 18th. I'm like, April 18th? We're almost 30 days out. And I'm like down to 7 rolls. And all you're talking about is April 18th? Hell no.
So you didn't buy you almost bought a bidet? Like you were really gonna buy one?
Yes, absolutely.
Those are expensive, right? You're talking like $300 at least.
Okay, we're talking about an absolute toilet. A bidet, yeah. No, I don't have the plumbing for that. What I do have the plumbing for is what you have the plumbing for is a hose attachment.
Yes.
That you, before you get to the toilet, the water runs, you put the cable to the toilet seat, and it's kind of a connector to the toilet seat, and it just absolutely drenches your ass.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, you spray all that crap off. You spray it, you naughty.
See, I can't get that because my son will spray the whole bathroom and I'll walk in there and he'll be fucking just going like this, spraying in the air, and they'll be flooding my bathroom, and then I'll have to go to jail.
One variable is the kids. And I saw that, like, I tried to order it, but it's not going to get here for like 3 months. But yes, I definitely considered the child variable in that whole equation.
Well, do you have a master bathroom, or do you just have?
Yeah, but I really never shit in it. It's shit in like downstairs.
Why is that?
Because nobody's ever home, and it's like I gotta walk upstairs to take a shit. I'm like, nah, thank you. I'd rather just like shit where it's easy.
You have to build
people yell at me. If people yell at me, they just yell at me. Like whatever.
They yell at me all the time that I stunk it up or whatever, and I was like, hey, sorry. We have one bathroom in my house. We don't even have a master bathroom, so it sucks.
And in your master bedroom, you don't have a bathroom?
No, I don't have it. Ours is all one level. It's all, we don't have we just have the one bathroom there. I'm thinking of turning the attic into a bedroom and adding a bathroom in there. Like since it's the whole top of the house, doing a master bathroom and a master bedroom.
Okay, honestly, before you do anything, you should take out that racist statue in your driveway.
Listen.
No, honestly, this is what's going on. This is what's going on with him. He moved into a house, and I would never call Rob, I would never call Zippy a racist person. But he's got a thumb jockey in his driveway. One of these statues. Is a person white or is he black?
He's black.
Okay. So
he's holding a lantern. Guy. He's holding a lantern.
Okay, he's got a lantern.
Yes.
In his driveway.
Yes.
But it's just like an old statue.
Yes.
And you're superstitious.
We don't mess with old stuff. No.
Yeah, no. That's just it. He doesn't. mess with
Listen,
old things. I don't get it. I
remember
don't
when
get
you
it.
did that to Sinbad and you were the dumbass who decided to slap it and then all of a sudden the fucking hydraulic lines burst on the fucking thing
I
and
don't
everybody
remember
got
that.
pissed? Yes, because you were
People
like,
got
it's
mad at
all
me.
stupid. It's all stupid superstition. Screw you, Sinbad. And you slapped the dog and then shit went downhill. There was a lot of people pissed off at you. They were yelling at
Was
you.
that the first time you're in your life you were worried about superstition?
That was the only time when I've said, hey, let's not fuck with shit. Because then somebody else did it later on and something else happened.
Huh.
So there's only been
Wow.
2 people. I was on the boat a little over 2 years, and 3 people messed with the dog, and every time something happened. So I don't want to pay for like a new heating system or anything like that because I got rid of a stupid statue because it made other people feel better. I'm sorry. I told people, and yes, people have yelled at me for it before. They told me, when you could get rid of that racist thing. I'm like, you know what? Do me a favor. Purchase it from me. Give me $1. You take it, and then you take care of it. He's like, I'm going to smash it right there. I'm like, no, you're not. You can do whatever you want with it when you're home to your stuff, but I'm going to make an acquisition or something like that to come up. If you want it, you have to do it that way. And everybody then backs out. I'm like,
That's funny.
because you're going to take ownership for it. We're going to do it the right way. And as long as I'm here, I don't care. It can stay there. People know I'm not racist. It's just what it is. I don't mess with old shit. It's not worth it. It's not worth paying 10 grand for a new thing because you messed with some old thing. No.
Yeah, okay, fine. 10 grand from what? You just pay 10 grand.
Oh yeah, pay 10 grand. Like I want to do that. I will cry if I have to pay 10 grand for something.
You just said you don't want to pay 10 grand. What's going to cost you 10 grand?
Well, if something blows up in the house, like the roof will go, or the fucking the forced air heating system will go, and there's something bad will
No.
happen, and it'll have to need repaired. Windows will blow out, some shit like that. It's just no, not gonna do it. It's not worth it.
Yeah. All right, fair enough.
Yeah. So, hold on one second. I gotta get a refill.
I'll
be right back.
Corona. Yeah. So, ladies and germs, me at the helm. It looks like they'll be getting a drink, and I don't exactly know how long we've been recording now, but it's cool. I hope everyone's been holding up well during the Corona time. It's definitely been interesting. I went into work today for the first time in 7 days. And next time I go back, it's not going to be for 9 days. So I don't know if anyone's working right now or if it's just me, but it's interesting. One thing that's really got me bugging is the fact that I work at a hospital. There's about a dozen cases where I work, and I don't have any essential necessarily jobs, but I have to go in anyway. To fill a quota, nonetheless, if I need to be working on campus at least once a week. Yet my job doesn't exactly require direct patient supervision. Yet I'm being told there's patients with the bug. So I went in today, did my typical thing, and left. But it did leave me with a good taste now. I don't know really what's going on right now, but I'd rather not be working around it. How's everyone else doing? Three, two. Okay, cool. We're back.
Yes. Very good break. Well, it's just a lot of things I noticed I had to do. I had to lock down the house for the night, make sure everybody was set in. Both the kids are in. Front door's locked, bolted, draft protection in, so we're all set.
So what you got going on tomorrow?
Hopefully get to finish some of the things I didn't do today.
Yeah.
I was having trouble VPNing in today. Like it wouldn't let me go in. But I did sneak into work tonight. My computer was shut off. I didn't know that you could shut it down from a remote setting.
You know, I forgot to do that. I hope it works tomorrow.
Did you shut it down or did you leave it on?
Nah. I don't remember what I did.
Yeah,
But
because you have to leave it on.
you need to restart it and just, yeah, I hope I did that.
Is your home far from work or no?
Like 20 miles. No.
Oh wow. I am exactly 1.7 miles away from work.
Good. That's good.
It's really good. It's like less than 3 miles round trip. It's just about. So it's, yeah. Literally takes me 7 minutes to get there.
Good.
Yeah. But oh, so yeah, I went in because I got a call from a department chair to help him out with a project. He wants to create a access file. He's not too good with access, so I couldn't see what he was sending me, and I was like, I think it's because I'm not on the network, so I had to see what network drive I have, and he did, and we went in, and I was like, as soon as I went in, I was like, my phone. No wonder why it's not remoting in, because it'll just tell you, it'll all day long.
Right.
But he's like, he did it by accident once, and I didn't know you could even do it. But I was working late Saturday, and I guess when I went to shut off the laptop, I did it when I was in remote settings, so it shut both of them off, and that's why.
Yeah.
So.
Hey, brother, I'm going to get off here.
Mm-hmm.
All right, dude?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, man. You have a good night.
You too, buddy.
Later.
All right.